Hi, welcome to Fun English with Mr. Wawan. Check it out. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, class. How are you today? Alhamdulillah, it's wonderful. Allahu Akbar. Are you ready for today's lesson? Yes, I'm ready. Allahu Akbar. Okay, so for now, I want you to prepare your student book and then please open page 28. Okay, the chapter is on chapter 3 Sleep and Dreams. After this, I want you to listen for the story and then I want you to number. There is a small boxes here. I want you to number the order you hear them. Okay, so when you hear the story and then you look at the picture, please write the number. Okay, are you ready? Let's do it.
Chapter 3, Lesson 1, Activity 1 and 2. 1.
I had a very strange dream last night. It was frightening. I was really scared. A monster was chasing me and my friends. I ran really fast, but the monster was faster than me.
2.
I went to the supermarket in this dream, but when I got there, everyone was laughing at me. I was wearing my pajamas and I didn't have any shoes on. It was embarrassing. My face was red and I wanted to hide.
3.
I had a confusing dream. I couldn't understand what was happening. All my teeth fell out. It was so realistic. When I got up, I had to look in the mirror to see if it was true.
4. My dream was awesome. I dreamed I could fly. I flew really high and could see everyone below me on the ground. It was amazing, but I wasn't so happy at the end. I woke up and, of course, I couldn't fly. It was a little disappointing. 5.
I was running to school. I looked at my watch and it was already 8:30. I was late and I wasn't getting any closer. It was awful. I felt so bad. I never got to school. I missed all my classes.
6. In my dream, I was falling through the sky. I fell down and couldn't stop falling, like Alice in Alice in Wonderland. You know, when she's falling down and down. It was strange. I often have this weird dream.
Okay, class, do you have all the numbers? Okay, good job. Okay, let's check your answers and then let's take a look again for the picture. Which one is do you think the number one? Yep, definitely number one is being chased. Which one is number two? Yes, number two, this one. Going out in your pajamas. Do you have a correct answer? Good. Which one is number three? Yes, number three is your teeth falling out. Scary. Scary dreams. Which one is number four? Wow, the Superman guy. Superman picture. Yes, number four. Which one is number five? Yes, being late for school is number five. And then number six is falling. Do you get all your answer correct? Allahu Akbar. Good job, class. Okay, for the second, I want you to listen again for the story. And then please write the words next to the clues, okay? The answers are in the red box. Are you ready? Let's go.
Chapter 3, Lesson 1, Activity 1 and 2. 1.
I had a very strange dream last night. It was frightening. I was really scared. A monster was chasing me and my friends. I ran really fast, but the monster was faster than me.
2.
I went to the supermarket in this dream, but when I got there, everyone was laughing at me. I was wearing my pajamas and I didn't have any shoes on. It was embarrassing. My face was red and I wanted to hide.
3.
I had a confusing dream. I couldn't understand what was happening. All my teeth fell out. It was so realistic. When I got up, I had to look in the mirror to see if it was true.
4. My dream was awesome. I dreamed I could fly. I flew really high and could see everyone below me on the ground. It was amazing, but I wasn't so happy at the end. I woke up and, of course, I couldn't fly. It was a little disappointing. 5.
I was running to school. I looked at my watch and it was already 8:30. I was late and I wasn't getting any closer. It was awful. I felt so bad. I never got to school. I missed all my classes.
6.
In my dream, I was falling through the sky. I fell down and couldn't stop falling, like Alice in Alice in Wonderland. You know, when she's falling down and down. It was strange. I often have this weird dream.
Okay, class, do you get all the answers? Okay, good job. Now let's check your answer. Number one, I was really scared. Frightening. In Indonesian, what's in Indonesian? Yes, takut or ketakutan ya. Okay. Number two, my face was red and I wanted to hide. Yes, embarrassing. Embarrassing. In Indonesian, malu. Yes. Number three, I couldn't understand what was happening. Yeah. Confusing. Confusing. Membingungkan or bingung. 4. I had to look in the mirror to see if it was true. Yes, realistic. Realistic. Nyatanya or kenyataannya. Number 5. My dream was awesome. Amazing. Keren. 6. I wasn't so happy at the end. Disappointing. Disappointing. Mengecewakan or kecewa. 7. I felt so bad. Awful. Awful. Rasa buruk. Ya. Number 8. It was strange. Weird. Weird. Aneh. Okay. Have you written down all the answers? Good job, boys and girls. Let's move on to the next page. Okay, now on page 29. Okay, let's read together. And then, what's the name of the author? Okay, are you ready to read the passage together with me? Okay, let's go. One, two, three. About the movie. The movie tells a story about young girl's amazing dream. Alice's dream takes place in an imaginary world called Wonderland. She meets the same weird and wonderful characters that she meets in the book, and she has the same awesome adventures. The movie isn't as confusing as the book by Lewis Carroll because the plot is easier to follow. So the author is Lewis Carroll. Okay. And then these are some comments. The movie isn't as good as the book. I think the movie is better than the book, but the movie is more frightening. The dream is more amazing in the movie. I thought the movie was disappointing. I think the movie is just as good as the book. The plot was awful. The movie wasn't as exciting as the book. The characters in the book aren't as realistic as the characters of the book, of the movie, in the movie. Okay, so because we already read about the story about the movie, so let's make the question or make the sentence based on these sentences. Okay, read again, find the phrases in the text that mean the same. Okay, for example, number one. Okay, so for today, hari ini kita akan belajar cara menggunakan as, bla 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 as. Seperti ya. By using to be, is, am, are. If negative, using not, isn't, aren't, am not. And then as, bla 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 as. Okay. The book is better than the movie. The movie isn't as good as the book. Okay. Number two. The book isn't as good as the movie. What do you think is the correct answer? Yes, correct. The movie is better than the book. The movie is better than the book. Okay, good. Number three. The book isn't as frightening as the movie. So, what do you think is the correct answer? Yes, correct. The movie is more frightening than the book. The movie is more frightening than the book. Ya, karena ini bukunya tidak semenakutkan dengan filmnya, berarti filmnya lebih menyeramkan dibandingkan bukunya. Okay. Number four. The book was more exciting than the movie. What do you think the correct answer? Yes, correct. The movie is not as exciting as the book. Bukunya lebih menyenangkan dibandingkan filmnya. Berarti filmnya kurang menyenangkan dibandingkan bukunya. The movie isn't as exciting as the book. Okay. Number 5. The book is just as good as the movie. Bukunya sama bagusnya dengan filmnya. Oh, just switch. So, the movie is as good as the book. Okay, please write it down. If I said it too fast, you can pause this video or replay this video. Okay? Okay, boys and girls. Let's move on to the task 3. More interesting than, not as exciting as, better than, just as good as. Okay. Jadi kita menggunakan more than. This is like comparison. Okay? Membandingkan. Yeah, maybe when you are grade 4, you are learning about more than, right? Bigger, smaller, more clever than, okay, more exciting than. Okay. Now, we also learn about as, blah, 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 as. Okay. Okay, for this one, the movie isn't as good as the book. So, what do you think is the correct answer? Yes, the book is better than the movie. Filmnya tidak sebagus bukunya, berarti bukunya lebih baik dibandingkan filmnya. Okay, the book is better. Next, the book wasn't as blah 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 as the movie. The movie was scarier. So, bukunya tidak seseram filmnya. Okay, so this is scary. Ya. Yeah. And then on below di bawahnya, ya, di bawahnya ya this one. The movie was scarier than the book. Okay, so we write than here. Okay, Alhamdulillah, we have finished for doing the student book. After this, I want you to prepare your activity book. Activity book, okay? Are you ready? Let's go. Okay, class, have you prepared your activity book? Please open page 22, lesson 1, you chapter 3, sleep and dream. Okay, we have learned these words in your student book. So let's review again. Okay, let's say the word frightening, frightening, disappointing, awful, amazing, realistic, confusing, weird, embarrassing. Okay, you can say in Indonesian frightening, takut, disappointing, kecewa, awful, merasa buruk, merasa tidak enak, amazing, keren, bagus, realistic, nyata, confusing, bingung or membingungkan, weird, aneh, embarrassing, malu or memalukan. Okay, let's take a look at the picture 1. What do you think is the answer? Yep, amazing. What about this one? What is it? This way or that way? This way or that way? Yes, bingung. So this one is confusing. This one, look at the girl's face. She bought a balloon, but the balloon is blown up. Oh, so she felt disappointed. Disappointed. Kecewa. Okay, next one. Oh, the boy laughing at her. Now look at her face. Yes, malu ya. Embarrassing. For next one. Whoa, the roller coaster really goes high. The boys looks, yep, frightening, frightening. Okay. Oh, what is this? What animal is this? Skunk. The girls close her nose. So the smells really awful. Baunya nggak enak. Awful. Okay, for this one. Yeah. Compare this. Realistic. Yes, realistic. And for the last one, too many, right? This one, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now, the last picture is weird. Okay, have you write it down, class? Good job. Let's move on to chapter 2. So for chapter 2, I'm sorry, for task 2, you have to use the word from task 1. Okay. Complete, use the words from activity 1. It was blah 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 that we were too late to see the movie. What do you think is the correct answer? Yes, correct. Disappointing. Disappointing. Let's go number 2. This story is blah blah blah. I can't understand it at all. This story is, dia nggak ngerti berarti confusing, membingungkan, confusing. Okay, for number 1, disappointing, mengecewakan. Number 3, the movie was blah blah blah. We really didn't like it. Kita nggak suka, berarti filmnya jelek. The movie was awful. Awful, yes, buruk, gak enak juga ya. Number 4, everyone laughed when I dropped my cake. It was, wah, aku diketawain pas aku jatuhin kue. It was embarrassing. Okay. Remember, boys and girls, please, I want you to memorize these words and then please understand the difference. Okay? Okay. So let's now move on for the next page, page 23. Yes. Circle to make the second sentence mean the same as the first. Okay? Buatlah supaya artinya sama dengan kalimat yang pertama. Okay. Number 1. The movie is worse than the book. Filmnya lebih buruk daripada bukunya. So, which one do you think is the correct answer? The movie, blah blah blah. Wait, which one do you think is the correct answer? Yes, correct. The movie isn't as good as the book. Number 2. The photo is better than the painting. So the painting, blah blah blah. The photo. Yes. The painting isn't as good as. Circle it, please. Number 3. Your story is more realistic than my story. Cerita kamu lebih nyata daripada cerita aku. Berarti my story blah 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 as your story. So my story isn't as realistic as your story. Jadi cerita aku tuh tidak senyata cerita. So the last one, Will's dream wasn't as frightening as Emma's dream. Emma's dream blah blah blah. Will's dream. Jadi Emma's dream was more frightening than Will's dream. Circle it. Okay, finish. Finish. Good job, class. Okay, now let's do part 2. Complete the sentence for you. Tell a friend, do you agree? Okay, number 1. So we're using as blah blah as. Okay? As blah blah as. Adventure stories aren't as exciting as horror stories. Okay? So if you want to use not or without using not, it's okay. It depends on you. Okay? Baking cookies, blah blah blah, photography. I think so. For this question, you can ask to your friends, your family, mother, father, uncle. Okay. For number 2, baking cookies. If me, I think baking cookies aren't. Yeah, baking cookies isn't as exciting as photography. If me, I think photography is more exciting. But maybe if you think this is exciting, so you can write is exciting. Is as exciting as photography. Okay. Number 3, a carousel, blah blah blah, or rollerblade, a roller coaster. Okay, so I think a carousel isn't as frightening as a roller coaster. Okay, number 4. Learning Japanese, blah blah blah. Learning English. I think learning Japanese isn't as easy as learning English, right? English is more easy, right? Okay, number 5. My hair, blah blah blah. Your hair. What do you think? What do you think about my hair? My hair isn't as beautiful as your hair. Okay. If I say too fast, you can pause this video or replay. Okay? Okay, for the last ones, choose 2 books. Write a review for the book review website and then color the stars. Remember to add your name, age, and country. So, first you have to choose 2 stories. If me, I choose Cinderella and Peter Pan. Okay, so I write here Cinderella and Peter Pan. I think that Cinderella is as good as Peter Pan. The plot in Cinderella is not as funny as in Peter Pan. Ya, jadi menurut Mister, cerita di plot di Cinderella itu tidak selucu Peter Pan kok. Itu kan ada komedi-komedi gitu ya. Okay, the plot in Peter Pan is funny. Jadi plot di Peter Pan itu lucu. Okay, next, the ending in Peter Pan isn't as happy the ending in Cinderella. Iya, jadi kalau ending dari cerita Peter Pan itu tidak sebahagia dari cerita Cinderella. Okay, so I write Cinderella 5 stars and Peter Pan also 5 stars. Okay, this is my opinion. You can make your own. So find your two stories and then remember to take photos of the assignments and then submit them to Google Classroom. Okay, I think that's enough for today's lesson. I'll see you guys on the next English lesson. Bye bye. Walafuminkum. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.